This is Design Logos, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be demonstrating how to make this pokeball through Inkscape. So let's get to it. So before you do anything, what you want to do is go onto Files at the top left and go onto Document Properties, which should be at the bottom. And you want to make this display units into pixels and take off the show page border like this, so that we've got a nice page. Then you can go onto View at the top left again, go Zoom, View, Zoom, and 100% right here. So that's where we're going to base our pokeball. So first, what you want to do is go onto the circle tool right here, and we can go ahead and make it black. And if you hit Control and Shift at the same time and drag your circle so that it's a nice even circle, you can take the select tool again and we'll make it a bit bigger than that, just about like that, and put it in the middle right there. So now what we're going to do is duplicate it. So right click and go on to duplicate, and we'll make that white, but not exactly white. If you just hover over it, it says 2.5% gray, and you want to hit on that, and you're going to hit Control and Shift again and make it just a bit smaller than the black circle that we've got behind. And then you can hit Control D to duplicate it again, and this time you're going to make it red, just about right there. That's you can see the code right there. And then after we've done this, you want to go onto your circle tool here and make it no color, and well, we'll make it black for now anyway. And you click on Shift and Control again, make a nice big one. This time it's going to be a lot bigger than the pokeball itself. And you're going to click on that cross right there at the bottom left. You click on that, and then click on Shift and then the black. So like this, we've got a nice outline. But we want to make that outline a lot bigger, so you're going to go onto your Paint and Decorating tool, and you're going to go onto Stroke Style, which is all the way to the right, and we're going to make this about 5 millimeters, maybe yeah, 5 millimeters should be alright. So we can go off that, and now we can go back in the middle, and you want to position this, make sure it's at the top by the way, position this about right there. But if you click minus on your keyboard and make it a lot bigger by clicking on Shift and Control, right like this, maybe a lot bigger than this, like that, that's perfect. Okay, maybe a bit more. That's going to need a lot of adjusting. Okay, way bigger. Right, like, we're going to position it, let's say, over here. Now, I think that's a bit too big, so we're going to go onto the painting tool again, and we're going to put that to 10. Let's see if that goes right. I'd say that's right about it. So now that we've got this right about there, you're going to click Shift, click on your circle. Well, on your circle, you select your circle first, click on Shift, and the red circle that you've made. Go on to Path and Difference. And now you should have something like that, which is going to be our base of the pokeball. So now you want to click onto the red circle, which we've halved, and if we go onto Duplicate or Control D, and we're going to make it black, really, really black, and if we make it to the bottom, so one layer at the bottom like this, and we just drag it along at the back. Oh wait, I got the wrong one. So we drag this at the back and make it go at the bottom. No, not like that. So to the top. Okay, because of this, where it says cusp to node cusp, we want to take this off, unclick it like that, and like this, you can freely move it wherever you want. So now we can send this to the bottom, like that, and you can freely move it wherever you want to make your black line here. So if you hit Control and Shift at the same time, you can make it a bit bigger so that it fits just like that. So we'll make it right about that. So now you see that your pokeball is starting to take shape. Now what you're going to want to do is take the white circle again and duplicate it. We'll send it to the top, and you want to make that black, but only the outline black. So you're going to press Shift, black, you got black outline, but then you want to click the cross without pressing any key, like that. So now if we move it, oh wait, we want to move our original circle, which is, oh wow, let's go back. Okay, so duplicate that, make it, let's make it a different color, this color, and let's just move it on the outside here. You're going to click on Shift black, and then you're going to click here, and that's it. So now we've got our nice little circle. Now hit Control Shift and make it a lot smaller, but then you're going to want that a lot thicker. So if we go into our paint decorating tool and you go into stroke style, so here you have fill and here you have stroke style, you can go maybe, let's say 5. Yes, that's a bit too much, I'd say. So let's go on 2. Okay, maybe 3. Okay, now we've got 3. That should be just alright. Shift, you can make it go down. I'll make that 3 again, because every time you move it, it just moves again. You want, maybe, let's make the inside white again, like that, white. So now if I put it over, it's white, and let's make it a bit bigger maybe. And you want that to be about right, yeah, let's say right there. That should be just about right. Now we're going to duplicate that again. This time we'll make it 1. And then we're going to Control Shift and make it a lot smaller. Like this, we've got that. So as you can see now, your Pokeball is really taking shape. Now that looks like it's not exactly right. So if I select everything and make it like, let's see, right like that. That's it. Okay, so now we want to do the lighting and shadows. So for the lighting, it's actually really easy. You just take white shape, white circle, Control Shift and make it like that. And now you want to click Shift and that cross over here to get the outline off. Go onto your select tool and you just position it right on top here, like that. You can duplicate that again, but this time make it a lot smaller, just like that. And we're going to position those two right over here. Now we are going to go ahead for our shadow right at the bottom here, just like our other picture, which should be in there. Anyway, just like our other picture logo. So to do that, you're going to take that white circle, that one here, go on to duplicate, but this time you're going to make it a shade of grey, like that one. That should be fine. You're going to zoom out and duplicate it again, but this time you're going to make it red. And this is going to have to be a lot bigger. So let's say about that much, like that. That should be fine. Yeah, that looks fine. So now this is really important. Click Shift, and on that other white circle that you just did, go to Path and Difference again. Now you can see that you've got your shadow here, but it's not exactly right because it goes right over. So you want to go onto here, Layers, and you'll move it down a layer twice, and now you've got your shadow right here, which looks perfect. So now you can see that you've got a nice Pokeball. If you want to change any color, feel free to do so. Now if we zoom in, we got a perfect Pokeball, and that might be your first project on Inkscape, which I do recommend starting with a Pokeball because it's actually pretty easy and simple. And hopefully I'll be doing more of those tutorials so that you can get used to the controls over here. And I'll be covering all of those hopefully. And soon you'll be able to make real logos and professionally. So stay tuned and see you on the next video.